3, 2, 1. Music! ScottAzarnikow!
Let's give it up for our wonderful MC over there, Ron Jeremy. Thank you. I identified the porn addict, you sneaky bastard. Okay, my name is ScottAzarnikow, the one and only. For those who don't know me, I'll call myself the one and only, not because I'm famous or anything, no. It's because I'm the only one in the world with that name. I kid you not. If you see someone with the same name as me, please, kick his ass and give me back my passport. I want to go back home. I find it ironic, because I come from Australia and history's repeating itself. Because hundreds of years ago, my grandpa got kicked out of this country because you were sick and tired of him. Now my parents have done the same to me. That joke's for the Aussies there, so I'll integrate everyone, don't worry. Maybe, we'll see how we go. I come from a town in Australia called Ballarat, and everyone there didn't think I was Australian, because apparently I didn't have an Aussie accent. They made me think I was adopted, or my mum had an affair, or something like that. It made no sense to me, because I had lived in Ballarat my whole life, but nobody believed me. Whether it was because of my accent, or the fact I never got a teenage girl pregnant, I don't know. Teenage pregnancy, funny everywhere. And I live in a house with 14 Aussies, half of them are here tonight. The other half are unsupportive of my dreams. But they've been asking me the same question I get asked back home, like where do I come from with my last name, Azarnikow, and my accent. The truth is my heritage goes back to Russia, but with everything they've done lately, I've started telling people I'm from Germany. Well, they don't want me. Any Germans here tonight? Of course not, it's a comedy show. Yeah! Why does that get more backlash to my Nazi Holocaust joke? I don't know. But before I came here, I spent a month in America, and I decided to go there because I thought to myself, hey Scott, you should go to America and work in your town. I thought, great idea! Then I moved to London because I thought, fuck it, who needs the sunlight? I started working as a teacher's assistant here the past 6 months, and it's great. I work with little primary school kids. But these kids don't even know my last name. I'm trying to get them to say they don't even know the alphabet. I'm trying to get them to say my last name. That's all kinds of fucked up. It's such a huge steep learning curve. It's like saying, hey kids, today we're going to learn how to count to 10. Tomorrow, you're going to do my taxes. Or even better, kids, today we're going to make a paper mache volcano. Then tomorrow, crystal meth. Wouldn't be one of my shows without a crystal meth kids joke. Actually, someone came up to me the other day and said, Scott, you do a lot of kids jokes that have a dark twist to them. And I said, well, the fact is a lot of comedians and promoters, they look for comedians to do friendly shows appropriate for families. I want to be able to put my hand up and say, yes, I know some kids jokes. Now let's face it, wouldn't it be funny if I got paid by a Christian conservative family to do jokes? I personally think it's funny. Not funny enough that a room of strangers will laugh, but funny enough I'll get bombed horrifically, so... See? But anyway, like, who would you rather trust teach your kids about drugs and alcohol? Would you rather trust your family member who might burn those bridges and your little son won't look up to them again? Or some complete stranger who they'll never meet again? But you know you can trust him because he's not a Subway spokesman. We got the new material, okay, sorry. That crossed the line? Okay. A lot of the kids, they have trouble with my last name because like they're 6, so a lot of them call me Mr. A. One kid came up to me the other day and said, Mr. A, I'm going to start calling you Mr. Avocado because I can't remember your last name and I don't like avocado. I've been doing stand-up for 3 years. In the 6 months I know him, that kid's funnier than me. I say, kids are your future. Yeah, well, that kid can get fucked. You see that old man, he's going to be touring across the country. A kid came up to me the other day as well. He hugged me and called me Daddy. Pretty adorable, right? But we know my jokes. This doesn't have a happy ending. He hugged me, called me Daddy. I patted him on the head. I said, there, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to leave soon. And, well, I guess I'm like your daddy. We got there. So I took some of the kids to the Great British Museum to check out the Egyptian museum the other month ago, and some random mother came up to me with her little kids and wanted me to educate them. And I said, listen lady, I'm only the assistant, okay? All I know about the Egyptian culture is written on these signs right behind me. But she didn't have that. So I did my best to educate her kids. I went into graphic detail how they would harvest the brain out of the mummy and rip out the organs until the mother walked away horrified with the little kids. I like to think I taught a kid some valuable lesson that day. Don't talk to strangers. I just had another break. One, nope, I grabbed the wrong sheet. It was a very good one, trust me. Oh, you would not believe what happened to me the other day. So I won't tell you. That's my cleanest joke, I'm going to savour that. Just went to Ireland the other week, and this is my favourite Irish joke I've ever heard. How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman?
How many?
None. Get it? Because it was the famine that killed thousands of them.
Oh! Controversial.
I hate to refer. Okay, last joke. I got dragged to one of those motivational speakers the other week, and the person picked me out of the crowd. He said, "You, what do you want most out of life?" I said, "I want enough money to pay for my gambling and heroin addiction." Shocked silence across the crowd. Then the guy asked me, "How much money do you spend on these activities?" I said, "Nothing yet, but I wouldn't mind the money to start doing it." I'm ScottAzarnikow. Thank you very much.
ScottAzarnikow! First time we take a laugh, I've fallen in love again. I'm such a slut.